First and foremost, how you guys fucking doing this evening? You know what's crazy is because I went live earlier, but I felt called to go live again, so I'm going live again. You want to know why? Because I just felt like there's more that I need to say to y'all, and to be honest, I'm gonna just start. It's crazy because I have been going back and forth about my feelings today. What do I mean? Let me talk to y'all really quickly, okay? I've been going back and forth about my feelings. September 5th is here, right? It's midnight now. It's one of my little situations, little birthdays. Not even really my situation, it's a paid situation. But I felt reluctant about a lot of different things. Let me tell y'all something. Let me talk to y'all really quickly. I felt reluctant to say happy birthday. I felt reluctant to even be like talking to this person. Now let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell y'all why. One, I feel like I really am shifting myself, and I feel like that's significant with y'all. I feel like y'all are at different stages in your life, and I feel like y'all have understood that a lot of people in your past can't go with y'all on y'all next journey. Oh, we're talking. And I want y'all to understand something. Within this person is significant because it made me realize, one, I fucked up a lot of my past relationships, like not being affectionate, not showing love, you know, when it comes to birthdays, not sitting over here being present. Christmas, you know, I could sit over here, I could go get a gift and stuff like that. But for birthdays, like I never did birthdays. Some of y'all could be dealing with Virgos. But I say all this to say, I want to, when it comes to a partner, I want to be like showing love to them. When it comes to a partner, I want to sit over here and be able to not even think about money, not even think about you using me and all that stuff. And then it comes to this situation's birthday. Happy birthday, what you doing for my birthday, da 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 da. And I say all this to say, one, this person, I don't owe this person shit. Two, if I really gave y'all the backstory, y'all would be like, yeah, you really don't owe this person shit. Three, it sucks that it happened on your birthday, that I realized that I don't want to fuck with you. But we're here. Let me tell y'all something, because I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all. It's funny because I'm such a loving person. I'm such a loving person to the point where I want to be able to give to people. I want to be able to, like, with my partner, I want to do the whole wife shit. I want to do the whole giving shit. But I'm not giving to no motherfuckers that's not worth giving to. I'm not. Like, I'm not. Now, God is like, you got to give them a little bit more so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. Okay. Where you want to start? Do you want to start with this person? When I ask this person, like, do you see me as a wife? And they say, I don't know. We can start there. Do you want to start with, I think we should start over because we done went through too much stuff. Do you want to start at this person sitting over here bringing other people into the situation, having sex, when I was only supposed to be having sex with this person? Like, where y'all want to start at? Do y'all want to start at the point of a person sitting over here choosing when they want to deal with me? Where do y'all want to start? And I feel like I'm telling y'all this story because it's significant, especially when it comes to who y'all dealing with. Let me tell y'all something. The lines is clear. This Venus retrograde has ended. Mercury retrograde is here. But what is clear the most of fucking all this fucking full moon did it for me. It has cleared the vision as to, don't get me wrong, a lot of people can sit over here and say sweet little nothings, but can they sit over here and follow action behind that sweet little nothing? See, a lot of people sit over here and say, listen, if you sit over here and you show me love, I'm gonna show you love back. But the point of the matter is what happens when you show people love so fucking much and they never return it? Well, then you're just giving out love for free. Are we giving out love for free? Now, without further ado, let me put my glasses on because I'm as blind as a fucking bat. Let's talk really quickly. Tears said, no, bitch, we is not giving out no love for free. Let's start. That's how we started. Now, I say all this to say, enjoy the moment. If you sit over here and you find yourself in a situation, Lyric, we talking, Simone, we talking. I say all this to fucking say, if you find yourself in a moment where you wake up, you be like, listen, this person is not for me. That's okay. If you sit over here and realize that you wasted so much time on a person that you no longer want in your life, that's okay. Let me tell you something. You have to enjoy the journey. See, I want y'all to understand something. A lot of you guys are coming to terms that a lot of these people are not meant for you to go on to the next journey with, right? But now that you have realized this, what are you going to do? I want you to understand something. A part of your life it's a part about like it's a part of you sitting over here making peace with your past, but it's also about you forgiving yourself in order for you to move on. What do I mean? Let's talk about it. With this situation, I sat over here and I dealt with this person for almost going on 3 years. I didn't get a relationship out of this, and that's why I'm giving y'all this example, okay? I dealt with this person for 3 years. For 2 years, I really dealt with this person and only this person. I gave this person time, energy. I sat over here. I even did the whole, you take me on dates, I'll take you on dates shit. I put forth energy into this person, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I want y'all to understand something is that not everybody deserves the energy that you are putting out or putting into them. That's where discernment comes from. But, and it's 222 as I'm saying that, I want y'all to understand something. Once you realize that you were the person that got played, because hear me, because we talking, the goddess, we talking today. Once you realize that you are the person that got fucking played, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit over here and be mad and take it out on every man after this, every woman after this? Are you going to sit over here and take it out on everybody else because you got played? Because the person could not reciprocate feelings towards you? Are you going to be upset because this person sat over here and got you before you got them? Let's talk tonight, yo. Because we gonna keep it, you know I'm going to keep it a beam with you. You found out that this person sat over here and they played you. You found out that maybe your feelings was a little bit deeper than theirs. Let's sit over here. Let's take playing out of the equation. Let's sit over here and just keep it surface level, y'all. Let's just say you found out that this person is moving funny. They're not trying to be as serious as you're trying to be. That's cool. What do? You forgive yourself and then you move on. You enjoy the journey. Let me tell you something. You enjoy the journey of you sitting over here figuring out, oh, this person isn't for me. You write that shit down. Oh, this person isn't for me because of this. And then you move on. You don't sit over here and you don't take that hurt onto you. Let me tell you. Ray said, no, you're going to get up and learn from it. Exactly. You said, God has said, move on like they never existed on my timeline. Exactly. But I want y'all to understand that you have to acknowledge that they was on your timeline and then rid them off your timeline, because a lot of y'all keep sitting over here keeping that shit up in your closet. A lot of y'all keep y'all hurt ass egos up in your closet. Let me tell you something. Y'all know Beyonce. I love using the example of Sade. Let's talk. Sade, to me, beautiful. Makes the most beautifulest fucking music. Beyonce too. These women have sat over here and made songs about being hurt, being cheated on, not being chosen, the man choosing other people. You choosing other people over Beyonce? You choosing other people over Sade? You choosing other people? Like, y'all catch me? And to my masculines that's watching this bitch, other people have got cheated on too. Drake has got cheated on. He has a lot of fucking money. You get me, okay? For example purposes, okay? I want y'all to understand something. Do you know that if these people had stayed stuck on their past exes, where would they be? Who would they be? You sitting over here reminiscing on the love that you had on some Mary J. Blige shit, and even Mary J. Blige has moved on. But the point of the matter is I want y'all to understand something. You have to acknowledge that these people have hurt you along your journey, and you also have to acknowledge as to where you messed up to. But from the point where you sit over here and you mess up and you realize that, oh, I should have caught the red flag, that I was over giving, or I was over texting, or I was over playing my part in situations that they were never returning the favor to me. You got to acknowledge that shit. And understand, and fucking feel that they will get their karma, which is, i.e., you not being in their life no more, them not existing into your timeline. So y'all be over here looking at y'all exes, wondering when they gonna get their karma. Y'all keep looking at your exes, wondering when, and catch me, y'all keep wondering when these people is going to sit over here and feel the hurt that you feel. Or even let's not even take it as far as an ex. Let's talk about situations. I started on situations. Situations, you can get your feelings hurt with situations just as fucking easy. You don't necessarily have to make it to the relationship stage. But the point of the matter is that you have to sit over here and recognize that, yes, you hurt me. But why did I let you close enough to hurt me when you didn't even show me that you were worthy? Some of us is moving too fast because we find these people appealing physically. Sometimes we're sitting over here moving too fucking fast because we sit over here and think that these people are our happily ever after person. Sometimes we sit over here and think that we should put all of our eggs into this basket because we sitting over here thinking we got it right this time. We sit over here and we look at our past situations, our past exes, and we be like, okay, I see where I messed up with my ex. I'm going to fix this, and pour all this into my next situation. But you don't realize that your next situation is not this situationship. Your situationship is just a test to see, have you moved on? So then what else do you have to fucking sit over here and do? A lot of y'all need to sit over here and do self-evaluations and realize y'all are not as ready as for a relationship as y'all think that y'all are. Because if you think that you should just pour into any old man that gives you attention, or any old woman that gives you attention, the next suitor out, because men do this as much as women do too. Well, guess what? Then we have a catch-22 situation. I feel the need to sit over here and say, I post all of these on my YouTube, so go back and watch it if you want to. But I do have a YouTube video that's called Catch-22. If you feel called to go watch that, watch it, because it could be significant with this reading. But point of the fucking matter is I'm sitting over here telling y'all is that, listen, a lot of you guys need to change your inner world to change how you are on the outer world. A lot of you guys have to sit over here and do self-evaluations and realize that, listen, I can't sit over here and just give you my all from the fucking beginning, because guess what? I got played before. And I think that that's the part about being real, y'all. I think that that's the part about you sitting over here taking past situations, taking what did not work, even you getting played. Beyonce got played. Taking what did not work and then moving on to your next situation. But the point of the matter is that what you forget to do is to forgive yourself for sitting over here allowing yourself to get played. That part is always forgotten about because we sit over here and we're too embarrassed to admit that we got played. For what? People play about you all the time, but we always like to laugh about the people that always come back into our fucking lives. Let's keep going though. Some of you guys need to release your past. That's a part of releasing those demons that's in your closet. Some of you guys got to get rid of limited beliefs. I also feel the need to tell you guys that where your emotion goes is where you manifest. So some of you guys just need to reprogram your consciousness. See, I need y'all to understand something. Just because motherfuckers play with you doesn't mean that you're not that girl. Just because motherfuckers play with you doesn't mean that you're not that person. See, I need you to understand something. I have been able to date bums, but I've also had the privilege to date people that were millionaires. Call me translucent. You know what holds true to both? Shitty people are shitty people. It don't matter how much money they have. That's why it's so important for you to sit over here and look at the character of people. Let me tell you something. I thought we was going to go in a whole nother direction, but I feel like I'm being pulled to go in another direction. I feel the need to tell y'all some real shit, so let's talk. I love when there's not that many people up in here, because it's like, ooh, I could give tea. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3 as I'm talking. Let's talk. Okay. Y'all, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. I went on a date. I went on a date with this guy. He picked me up in a Lamborghini. Chocolate man, black man. Before I even knew where he lived, like, anyway, it doesn't matter. I ended up fucking going over his house another time after, but just for you guys to have the aesthetics in the background. Drove a Lamborghini. Had a very nice fucking house in the hills. Like, not in no California shit, but just like, just nice aesthetics and stuff like that. In the tech world, okay? Now, reason I'm telling you this is because this was the most boringest date of my life. Most boringest date of my fucking life. It was so boring. He sat over here and he was so attractive, y'all. He was so fucking, he was fine. Like, you know how fucking fucked up it is that you gotta sit over here and meet somebody that's fine, that has the aesthetics, that has every fucking thing. But then you go on the date and it's boring. You don't talk to this person. Or maybe you sit over here and let's take it, I'm gonna take it a step further because I fucked up on that date too. I wasn't my true self. My true self is like, okay, so let's get comfortable. I get comfortable with anybody. With that, on that date, I was just like, say less as possible. I shifted that night. I don't know why, but I shifted. It didn't matter though. I went back and we talked about it later. But I want y'all to understand something. Just because a person has money doesn't mean that they are suited for you. But that's a part of the journey. See, I want you to understand something. It doesn't matter if you sit over here and get played in a situation, or if you sit over here and you go on dates with men that got lots of money. It's about enjoying the journey. And I feel like the significance of that is that what did you learn within that? Now I have to take it a step further. Because that's just on some materialistic shit, but I feel like I gotta touch y'all really quickly. So let's take it a step further. I went on another date with another gentleman. And sorry, y'all, I guess I'm using dates as examples because we just doing dates. Now, y'all, this is all spread out over years and shit like that. So, catch me if you can, if you my ex trying to figure it out, because you can't. No, I went on a date with another man. Baby was fine, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. This is what I love. When it's like, I feel like this is girl time, y'all. So, but it's all significant. It all plays into play. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo, though. Heavy emphasis on Virgo, because this guy was a Virgo. But man was fine. Man was fucking like 6'5" or 6'7" or something like that. Man was from Atlanta. Like, man drove a Jag. Like, man was fine. We went out on our date and it was actually like such a good date that we ended up going to another fucking date right after it. It was a really good date. Y'all ever had a really good date? And we look good together. I love a good aesthetic. Like, I love when you can sit over here and go out with people. But the point of the matter is the reason why I'm sitting over here telling y'all that is because even with the good conversation, we talked maybe 2 times after that, but after that we didn't talk. He ended up getting in another situation. He ended up actually getting a girlfriend. And at first he didn't want to tell me, but then after he had to. And I feel like the significance of it is, guess what? Enjoy the journey. Let me tell y'all a story. Let me tell y'all, and it's not even about a story, it's just let me tell y'all why I'm telling y'all about all these encounters, okay? Sometimes in order for you to figure out what is for you versus what's not for you, you gotta try shit. You gotta open up to people. You have to sit over here and go into situations. So now God is like, open up about that date. So let me tell you about this date. On that date, me and this man talked about literally so much stuff. We talked about spirituality, and we talked about fucking my beliefs, his beliefs. We talked about fucking sitting over here like talking about exes. We were so open on that date. It was like nothing was off the table. in that moment, it was almost like, God, is you playing with me? I think I even went back in my journal and I looked at my page where I wrote about like the person that actually, like, that I want my person to be, what I want my husband to be. And it was like, this man fit the fucking bill of what I manifested. So what happened? I started to sit over here. Don't get me wrong, I still had options. But it's like I fantasized and I over fantasized, I over romanticized this person based off of one good date. And I feel like that's significant. And I feel like you guys have to stop doing that. And I feel like that's why, because at first I didn't know why I was bringing up all these fucking dates. But I feel like that's significant. A lot of us like to over fantasize about situations that doesn't serve us. I spent 3 years on a person because I was over fantasizing that person. Granted, I always thought because and you know what, now that I'm keeping it all the way being and I'm talking to y'all, to be honest, it was never about the person. I just think that he caught me at the right time, because that was at the point in my life where I said over here, heavy emphasis on pay attention when you meet people. Pay attention when I'm gonna say it 3 times. Pay attention when you meet people. Pay attention like what is going on in your life when you meet these people. At the time when I had met him, and we talking about the one that I had 3 years when, the one we started with. I was going through a lot. I had just moved out here. I didn't have a job at the time. I had my car though. I was figuring out life. I was figuring out getting my place. I was just going through a lot. I had just fresh off of a breakup, thinking that I still fucked up, thinking that I was responsible for me breaking up with my ex, even though me thinking that I was responsible for breaking my ex's heart type stuff. So in turn, what did I do? I sat over here and used another person to get over another person. But the significance is there. Here we are 3 years later, or almost 3 years later, and it's like he's still around, but I'm not that same person. That's significant. Don't get me wrong, I have went on dates after. But it's like, it's all a part of the journey. So what I mean to tell y'all is that, listen, a lot of you guys have to forgive yourself for putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. A lot of y'all have to sit over here and forgive yourself and catch me, y'all. How you doing, Redbone? It's good to see you, baby. I ain't seen you in a minute. It's time for you guys to sit over here and forgive yourself for sitting over here going and choosing the wrong people. For wasting time, y'all, with this person. I'd sit over here and wasted almost 3 years with this person. Here you go. Don't get me wrong, I've had my fun. But it's like, I think that that's significant too. This whole video is about to be entitled Enjoy Your Journey, because it doesn't matter who it is that you're who you're meeting. It's just a part of, are you learning? So then now we're going to fast forward into 2023, y'all. Let's fast forward. I feel like I keep meeting people that are mirror reflections of parts of me that I have to fix. What does that mean? I'm going to break it down to you. I keep meeting people, y'all, that are like different parts of me. It's like, oh, you got abandonment issues. Like, I got abandonment issues. I got to fix that. How you doing, Mary? I keep meeting people, they got daddy issues or mommy issues. I'm like, you got mommy issues? I got mommy issues too. Gotta fix that. I keep meeting people, it's like they're emotionally unavailable, and as fucked up as this sound, y'all, I'm admitting this today. You're not emotionally unavailable. I'm not emotionally unavailable either. Yo, do you catch me? So that's why I say it's so fucking important for you to sit over here, because the goddess be talking. That's why it's so important for you to sit over here and fucking and realize when you attract these people into your life, what stages are you at? Where are you at in life? Because you get to a point in life where you're attracting what you are. What does that mean? Let's go back to the one that picked me up with the Lamborghini. When I met him, I was on top. What are you talking about? I was sitting over here at the top of my career. I had just got promoted. I had sit over here. That's when I was working in corporate America. I was doing the damn thing. I sat over here and was working out, was looking good. Like, yo, like sitting over here, aesthetics was aestheticing. I was traveling. I was just doing so much in life at that point. And I matched his fly, but I felt like my ego was like, I don't gotta talk to you if I don't want to talk to you. His ego was like, I'm gonna talk to you. Like, do you see me? See what the fuck I look like? Like, I mirrored him. We mirrored each other. That's why it did not fucking work. Let's go back to when I sat over here and I met 3 years. When I met 3 years, and it's so funny, we always label people, but when I met 3 years, I met him at a time where I still sat over here and thought, like, listen, let's go for this. See, I'm not sitting over here ashamed of my past. I could be open about it. But when I met 3 years, I was just like, what can you give me? What can, like, I was looking at it like, because I was very much a part of the sugar baby, sugar lifestyle, okay? So it's just like, what can I get from you? And he was just one that stuck around. That's who he was too, though. What can I get out of you? That's significant. What can I get out of you? It's my birthday. What you gonna give me? Shit, it's my birthday. What you gonna give me? Type of energy. You meet who you are. That's why it's important to pay attention to the chapters of when you meet these people. I'm not that person no more. It's been fucking 3 years. Let's fast forward. I met this person, the one that I vibed with. One we talked about spirituality, the one we sat over here, and I hope y'all are paying attention and catching my drift, y'all. If I'm speaking too fast, I'm sorry. Met the person where we just vibed. We just fucking vibed. We went from one date to another date. I met him because we were at the same point in life. We were looking to move forward. We was talking about marriage. We wanted to take that step, but we were in the process of eliminating who does not fit the fucking bill. We got to X out who he is. We got a roster. He had a roster. We talked about it. But we were at a point but are you the person that I'm supposed to X it all out for? Plus, we were still emotionally unavailable. We did not know how to deal with emotions. And it's funny because I recall him telling me, heavy emphasis on pay attention to what people say. But I recall him reluctantly telling me that when somebody tells me something and I don't like it, or I just don't have a response for it, I just don't know how to react to it, I shut down, I disappear. And I'm going to keep it all the way at being with you. So do I. So do I. This is accountability 101. I don't know what the fuck I'm labeling this video today, but let me tell y'all something. You meet these people at every spot that you are. If you are emotionally unavailable, you are going to attract emotionally unavailable people. If you are at the top of your game, guess what? You're going to meet people that's at the top of their game. If you are sitting over here exuding, because y'all catch me, I don't drive no fucking, I've never drove a Lamborghini in my fucking life, but if you are sitting over here just exuding that energy out, that's what you can get. What I'm saying is that if you want to go low, then you can go low. If you want to go high, you could go high. But the point of the matter is that are you getting what it is that you want? Are you staying true to yourself? Are you attracting? See, I want you to know you're always attracting what you are. So if you a sad little bitch, then guess what? You're going to attract sad individuals. If you are depressed, then guess what? You're going to attract depressed people. But I also want you to know that just because you are sitting over here taking steps and moving forward, just because you are taking steps and you are, catch me y'all, you're taking steps and you're moving to heal yourself, that doesn't mean that you're not going to attract this past shit. What does that mean? I've talked about this before. No, I don't want no fucking sugar daddy right now. I'm cool. But guess what? Back 3 years ago, let me tell you something. Iris said, OMG, last time I saw you, you had black hair. Girl, you been gone. You been gone for a little while. I done had blonde for a minute and cut my shit. How you doing, babes? But what I'm telling you is that, and that might be significant too. Y'all might have somebody come back into your life and they might sit over here and be like, bitch, what happened to you? But what I'm saying is that just because you are healing, just because you're a new version of yourself, just because you have shifted, doesn't mean that from your past shit that you're not attracting that back. So what does that mean? Back 3 years ago, I was sitting over here like, I want a sugar daddy. I want somebody that could do this for me. I'm not within that energy no more because I know I could get whatever it is that I want by myself. And I know that the partner that I attract will do that as well because I'm willing to do that for him. But the point of the matter is that was a part of my journey. So guess what? When I still go out to this fucking day, I attract what? Sugar daddies. When I go out to this day, I attract what? Successful men. When I go out to this day, what do I attract? people that sit over here and that still want to sit over here and splurge on me. Why? Because I manifested that. That was a part of me. So guess what? If I'm giving y'all the blueprint, take with this information what you will, because y'all karma, I done got my karma for the shit. But the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because you have the power within your head, within your mental, king we talking. You have the power within your head, within your mental to sit over here and shift your reality. What does that mean? That means, listen, if you don't like the people that you're fucking dating right now, shift it. If you don't like the person that you are right now, if you looking at yourself and you like, bitch, I don't like the way you fucking look, shift it. You said you don't like the way that you sitting over here, that you moving, the people you attracting, shift it. You said, I'm tired of attracting people that's emotionally unavailable. That means you got to do shadow work. You sitting over here saying you don't like the people that's sitting over here that's not giving to you. You want somebody that's going to give to you, then you got to give to them. I'm not sitting over here saying be no trick ass, but I'm sitting over here saying that you got to be what you want. You have to be. You want a sweethearted person, you got to be sweet. You said you want somebody that's sitting over here that's not going to be for everybody, then you can't be for everybody. Y'all don't hear me though. I digress. Point of the fucking matter is, it's time to heal all your suppressed emotions, big dog. It's time to heal your suppressed emotions. And I feel like that's where your celebration is going to come from. See, I'm sitting over here telling y'all, it don't matter. And it's funny, I got that song in my head. It don't matter what you look like, dead ass. But it's like dead ass, like, let me tell you something. I'm going to keep it all the way at being with you. If you don't like the way you look, why the fuck would your person like the way you look? Let me tell you something. See, your person can meet you and initially be attracted to you, but because you're being so insecure and you're being so down and dirty and you got a disgusting ass personality, or maybe you're just boring, and honestly, to be honest, you know what's funny is that, to be honest, most of y'all are not boring. Y'all just sit over here and put up this facade, and that facade is boring. But what I'm saying is that because y'all do all this dibbling and dabbling, playing games and shit, you sit over here and you miss all your opportunities. You become ugly to these people because you sitting over here checking on this person. Oh, are you doing this? Are you doing that based off of your ex? Because your ex cheated on you, because your ex told you that you wasn't worthy, or maybe it was your mama. Take it as it resonates. But the point of the fucking matter is what I'm telling y'all is that, listen, you gotta heal that shit if you want to attract more. You think that you fucking insecure and you not gonna attract another insecure person. You think that you over here laughing that you keep sitting over here attracting crazy people, but it's because you're sitting over here, you were crazy too. I want you to understand something. If you are a people pleaser, you're going to attract other people pleasers. But guess what? Just how I labeled off all these, I won't even label them as bad qualities, but just shit that we need to improve. Let's sit over here and say you shift into being a joyful, positive ass fucking being. Whatever that looks like to you. Then guess what? You're going to attract other positive, joyous beings. Am I right? If you sit over here and shift and you be like, yo, I don't want to use nobody ever again in my fucking life, then guess what? You're going to attract other people that's not trying to use you. You sit over here and you speak with honesty. You move with integrity. You sit over here and do the right thing when nobody's looking, then guess what? Those are the individuals that you're going to attract. So yes, in the past, you have attracted a lot of shit based off of the hurt you, based off of the shit that you said over here. See, I need you to understand something. Knowledge is infinite. In the past, when you was in love, when you were sitting over here a bright little noodle, when you believed in everything and you was naive as shit, you didn't think you was ever going to get touched, that's when the devil came and they touched you. And the reason why is because the devil's and even if y'all don't even believe in the devil, the fucking energy is always to teach you lessons. Let me tell you something. The lesson that you were taught when you was naive was what? To be hurt, to put your guard up, to sit over here. Like, let me tell you, when you're innocent and you don't know no better, you're going to attract what it is that you see. So back in the day when I was sitting over here 19 type shit, trying to sit over here and be like and be like my big cousin, and sit over here and be like, well, fuck it, I want to be a city girl. I want to be like Trina. I want to sit over here. I never do the stripper shit, but it's like, I want to attract people like that. I want to attract people with money. Fuck is you talking about? You can't talk to me no type of way. That's who I became. So that's who I attracted, the people that like that shit. Let's say you sit over here and you was, because I was the lover girl too. I went through a lot of transitions, y'all. I was the lover girl too. Love to the core, would do anything for you type shit. Fight bitches and all. But the point of the fucking matter is that what I learned is that I was very receptive to shit, but it was to define me. But I did not realize until really like last week that there were still certain things I had to heal from that situation, or really not even heal, but just let it go. And I feel like that's significant too. See, a lot of you guys go through a lot of transitions in life. Because what are you supposed to do throughout life? You're supposed to adapt. You're supposed to change, right? That's significant. But the point of the fucking matter is that I want y'all to understand something. While you're changing and you're shifting, you're supposed to let go of your old ideals, your old beliefs. What y'all keep fucking up on is that y'all keep taking them with you. Y'all keep thinking that, listen, y'all go from, I want to be a city girl, I want to be a city boy. Take it as it resonates, because gender is fluid. It don't matter. Take it as it resonates, y'all. Y'all go from that to, I want to be a housewife. Okay, you want to be a housewife. You want to be a house husband. You want to sit over here, do the whole family shit, the whole marriage shit. Nothing's wrong with that. But you got to get rid of all that city girl shit. That shit can't go with you. That means you not trusting motherfuckers can't go with you into your family shit. Let me tell you something, Angela, because we talking. You sitting over here, there's nothing wrong with y'all wanting change. You just gotta let the past go. And y'all keep holding on to the past with everything that you have because you're scared to move forward. You're scared of what is to go next because you're scared of being hurt. You're scared of running into individuals that's like your ex. You're scared that your next is gonna turn out like your ex. That's why you're not moving forward. But it's funny because your intuition, if y'all paid attention to y'all intuition guides y'all to what feels right versus what doesn't feel right. What does that mean? Let me tell you something. Y'all, I'm sorry, I just feel like in a silly ass mood, y'all. Let me tell you something. You can sit over here and attract the world's perfect person of what you think it is. But when you actually get this person, it might not be the person for you. Let me tell you why. A lot of us has control issues, right? We sit over here and always think that we know what's best for us. We know the perfect person for us. So God allows us to place this motherfucker in our life. So we over here thinking, ooh, I got this motherfucker. They sit over here and look good. They cook for me. They sit over here and splurge on me. They sit over here and do this shit. Whatever the case is, yo picture perfect person, okay? They fuck good. Like, what you talking about? I got everything in one hand. What happens is that, but what happens when this person mirrors you? Y'all both look good. Y'all both fuck good. Y'all both can cook. Y'all both got y'all shit together. Y'all both sit over here and are what? Emotionally unavailable. Y'all both have trust issues. Y'all both don't sit over here and fucking budge. Y'all both are stubborn as fuck. Y'all both sit over here and fucking, when y'all get angry, y'all always want to abandon the situation instead of communicate. What else happens when y'all marry each other? Last one. What happens when you feel neglected? You sit over here and go look outside of the relationship. Come on now. What are you talking about? So guess what? You sit over here and place these individuals in your life, and God be like, yo, big dog, do your shit. I'ma have these motherfuckers mirror you. But then those turn into what? Your biggest lessons. Those people turn into what? But Nitty, let me talk to you really quickly. Let me talk to you, Nitty. You said I love being single. You love not being hurt. You love not taking risks. Let me tell you something, Nitty. There's nothing wrong with being single if you're being single with intention. If you're being single and you're like, yo, I'm working on this a part of my life, I'm working on this, I'm working on that, that's cool. But there is a point, and this is my biased opinion. J Sweets, I do readings. I might do some readings tonight. I didn't do them last night, but I might do some tonight. But catch me. Nitty, you're the type of person, or let me not put this onto you. Let me just speak freely. If you're single with intention because you're working on developing yourself into whatever it is, the being that you want to be, whether if it's to be with somebody, whether if it's to be an author, whether if it's to be a singer, whether it's to be whatever it is that you want to work on, Nitty, that's cool. But what I also want you to understand is that, Nitty, you have to get to a point where, well, what are you doing it for? And you know what was funny is Nitty, I was going to sit over here and say, like, but everybody deserves companionship. Everybody deserves to be with somebody. But Nitty, I feel like if you are doing this shit and you are fully content with being by yourself, like, Nitty, you don't even got to admit this to me, but if you're in your four walls by yourself and you're like, yo, I don't want to do this, to me, that's you giving up. You giving up on love. You giving up on you fighting your forever after person. That's my biased opinion, Nitty. And the reason why is because I was going to sit over here and tell you I understand you, because I get it. I get that it's easier to be single. It's easier to sit over here and not have to deal or be responsible for another fucking person. But I feel like that's what life is about, Nitty. Nitty, like, to be honest, it's crazy because I literally, I don't want to even go in on you, but it's like I want to tell you, like, life is not about it being easy flowing. So it's easy when you actually figure out the code to working on yourself. It's easy to stay by yourself, but sometimes I feel like God is like, put me in the game, coach. Put your ass back in the game, because Nitty, you don't know that you're supposed to be a mom. You don't know that you're supposed to sit over here and even if you already did the mom shit, like, you're supposed to be a wife. You're not supposed to just sit over here and have that one fucked up experience or those two fucked up experiences or in my example, 10 fucked up experiences. But it's like, guess what? No matter how many fucked up experiences that you have, no matter what you go through, big dog, like, you're still supposed to sit over here and get whatever it is that makes you happy. And Nitty, that's love. I don't give a fuck what you tell me, but you want love because I feel that within your heart. You want to be loved, but you don't want to sit over here and fucking, I get you, Nitty. You don't want to sit over here and have to, and I'm sorry I'm diving into your energy, but it's like, I feel like I had to. God told me to, and it's funny. God is sitting over here saying that you done sat over here and been hurt so much that you tricked your mind into thinking that singlehood is what is the best for you, but in reality, it's not. You just got to sit over here and do the work on yourself. And I'm going to take it a step further, Nitty. Let me tell you something. The reason why is because it's easier to be by yourself, because you don't have to sit over here and be triggered by other motherfuckers. And when you're in relationships, you get triggered by people. That's how you know that you're growing, Nitty. That's how you know that you're growing, Nitty. That's how you know that you're growing, is by you getting triggered. So by you staying in solitude, you're never knowing if the progress of everything that you're doing is working. That's why God tells us to be in relationships. Fuck the whole capitalism and fucking you need to get married to have babies and get married and shit. Fuck all that. Marriage is not for everybody. Partnerships, you can do partnerships. You don't got to do the whole legal stuff. But what I'm telling you is that do what it is that you're called to do. That's the point of my whole shit. I always tell all of y'all, catch me, y'all. I always tell all of y'all, do what makes y'all happy. Don't look to the next person. Do whatever, religion, marriage, whatever. You want to do polygamy, you want to do monogamy. Whatever's your shit, I fuck with it. I don't care. That's your life. But what I want you to understand, it is that you got to get clear on, what did you want when you was 4 years old? When you was 8 years old? Did you want the whole Cinderella story? Why shift that perspective? You can get that. You just got to shift who the fuck you are. That means, Nitty, you can't be selfish no more. See, when you get in partnerships, you can't be selfish. You can't sit over here and just think about self. You got to sit over here and it's not just, and catch me. When you get with somebody, you're not supposed to shift or change who the fuck you are. Never. You meet somebody that accepts you for who the fuck you are and won't ever play about you. Period. There's so many people out here on this world, and if there's only 10 people that you've been with and they fucked you over, then guess what? That means you're one step closer to you finding the love of your life, Nitty. Not for you to give the fuck up and be single because it's easier. Because you know what is going to happen. Because you know what to expect. That's it. That's all. That's all. Spazazz. I'm sorry, Nitty. I didn't mean to go in like that. But it's just like, I felt like I had to talk to you. I feel like God wanted to talk to you, Nitty, okay? All in all, y'all, all I'm saying is that life is about enjoying your moments. Life is about enjoying and creating what it is that you want. And that's where I'm going to end it at. I want y'all to understand something. Life is about y'all sitting over here getting clear on what it is that you want. I don't care if you want monogamy. I don't care if you want polygamy. I don't care if it is that you want kids. Maybe you don't want kids. Maybe you're not supposed to have kids because you would not be the best motherfucking person. Let me tell you something. If y'all just getting here, don't worry. This video will be posted on my YouTube. You can go back and watch it. I want y'all to understand something. It doesn't matter whatever it is that y'all want. Just want something. And I think that that's where God is telling y'all. A lot of y'all is fucking being robots. Waking up, going to work, going to the gym. Routines. Robots. Doing the whole relationship with motherfuckers that's boring. They don't even excite you. Not to sit over here and say that relationship is supposed to be all peaches and roses. Not sitting over here saying that you got to have events and extra shit going on within your partnerships. But it's like, I be thinking about my ex, and I be grateful for my ex because we took a lot of adventures together. We always wanted to do stuff together. Don't worry. Like, we have moments where we stayed in the house, but we always got out, and I feel like that's significant. Get somebody that matches your fly, that challenges you, that triggers you to be better. That's the point, okay? I'm going to do a quick collective message, and then I'm going to start taking personal readings on live, okay? Go ahead, Jasmine. Oh, yeah. Kari, I don't need cards. And to be honest, I honestly just read. Like, I can read cards, but I also like to read from my amethyst, too. I just like doing readings. I could do floromancy. So that could be significant too, but it's just like, y'all, I love reading for people. So it's like, I really don't need it. This is just for y'all. They see it. Collective, let's get into it. What they need to know, big dog. What the fuck is going on? I'm hearing, what the fuck is going on between the sheets in my home? Transformation is on the way. Whether if you want it or not. And you know what's crazy is because I really didn't know how this live was going to go tonight. I didn't know how I was starting. I was like, we're starting with happy birthdays. We're talking about getting rid of people. We're talking about exes of exes of exes. People that don't even matter no more. But I feel like everything is a part of your journey. Lyric, you said it's just a tool. Exactly. Is it all just about transformation? Oh, Nitty, you got the right idea about being about yourself, being by yourself. All right, well then fucking fly. Fly, little birdie. Let me tell y'all something. Some of you guys do need to be by yourself in order for you to get yourself all the way together. Some of you guys do need to be by yourself in order for you to sit over here and make sure that your mental health is together, to make sure that you sitting over here. If you like the finer things in life, make sure you can afford the finer things in life. If you are okay with being a minimalist, okay, make sure that your minimalist lifestyle is set up in order for you to sit over here. Like, I feel like God is like, this is an alone time right now in order for you to get clear on what your vision is, what your start is. Because your transformation is happening regardless of if you want it to happen or not. But I feel like God is sitting over here saying it's time for you to get clear on what it is that you want. Yes. Look at the magician and the fucking chariot coming. I want y'all to understand something. 100% of your mind, the things that you think about every day is what you manifest. That means if you think that you a dumb little bitch, then guess what? That's what you're going to manifest. Let me be more realistic. If you sit over here and think that you're a failure, then guess what? You're going to always think that you're a failure. Let me tell you something. You're not a failure, though. Just like you sit over here and you manifested your failings, you can sit over here and manifest your good life. Good Life by Kanye West and T-Pain could be significant. Maybe you heard that story or that song recently. Let me tell you something. I just did a reading about fucking about this shit. Let me tell you something. All that glitters is not fucking gold. Make sure when you're manifesting from clear intention versus you just manifesting just for the fuck of it. Let me tell you something. You can manifest anything in your life, but are you going to be fulfilled by the end of that manifestation? You can manifest anything within your life, but are you going to sit over here and manifest just out of fucking because you can get it? You manifesting that AMG for what? You're manifesting that mansion for what? You don't even want no fucking kids. Just to say that you have it? That don't even make fucking sense. I think that that's the, and it's not, and catch me, y'all, there's nothing wrong with manifesting a mansion. There's nothing wrong with manifesting a Mercedes AMG 63 to be exact. There's nothing wrong with the finer things in life, but what's the intention behind it? If you're doing it because, oh, I just love the car. I love the aesthetic. I love interior decorating. I want to have my perfect mansion so I could decorate it exactly how I want it because I just had this thing when I was a kid, when I had Barbie fucking dream houses, and I loved having all the furniture. Maybe I was never able to, my parents weren't able to fucking afford all the furniture, but it's like, but this is my shit. Then do it. You see how pure that shit is? But if you sitting over here saying, well, I just want the mansion because my boy down the street, he got the mansion. And if he got it, then I can get it. You saying you want the AMG 63 because you want all these other broke motherfuckers to compliment you. Because the rich people is driving Toyota Camrys and fucking Honda Civics and shit like that. Because we talking, if you know money, you know money. And as quiet as it's kept, y'all look at the price of what a Bronco truck costs. Them brand new motherfuckers. Money, real money is silent. And I think that that's the significance is that y'all, a lot of y'all sit over here and say y'all want to do the whole fancy lifestyle shit like that. There's nothing wrong with having fancy lifestyle if that's you, but do it for you. Don't do it to flaunt on or flex on other motherfuckers. And that's why it's not coming in. Y'all said y'all want a Chanel bag for what? To flex on other bitches, to say that you got it, or to say that your man is that man? To sit over here and brag to your friends like, oh yeah, because he got that for me, girl. Because what do we do when we sit over here and when we together and we sit over here and we get together and we talk with our friends, girls? We be like, yeah, my man is like this, my man is like that, he did this for me, he did that for me. It's what? To make your friends jealous. Why do we do that? Not the moon card coming out. Some of y'all could be Libras, some of y'all could be Pisces, some of y'all could be fucking Aquariuses. But the reason that I said over here, some of y'all could be Scorpios too, Taurus. But I feel the need to tell y'all that y'all need to start manifesting from when y'all was a child. Don't manifest based off of what it is that you were when you was a, and it's funny because this is going to sound like I'm contradicting myself. Don't manifest off of what you didn't need or what you needed when you was a kid. What does that mean? That means if you were poor, if you didn't have shit, don't manifest because you just getting shit just to fill the needs of your inner child. Your inner child would have been okay with a fucking little doll, with some Toy Stories, or with some toys from fucking Dollar Tree type shit. Your inner child did not give a fuck about Jordans. Your inner child did not care about fucking Louis Vuitton and Saint Laurent. Your inner child when you was a kid, you sit over here and like, because some of y'all get shit because y'all didn't get shit when y'all was kids. That's the story I'm seeing right now. And it's like, because you didn't get it when y'all was a kid, y'all trying to do everything for yourself as an adult, which there's nothing wrong with that. You want to sit over here and buy all the fucking PS5 and all the games and shit like that. There's nothing wrong with that. You got the money, splurge out. You ain't never had none of the fucking toy cars, so now you got a collection of toy cars. Nothing's wrong with that. You was never able to have the whole Barbie dream house, but now you want to buy your own dream house because guess what? You want to play Barbie in that bitch. Nothing wrong with that. As long as that brings you fulfillment. Don't break yourself trying to keep up with the Joneses. Don't break yourself and do this shit for other people. Don't break yourself. See, in the past, the reason why you always got everything that you wanted, especially as you became like a teenager, as an adult, is because you were doing it based off of you trying to make your inner child happy. That's why everything came through. But some of you guys have reached a stalemate in y'all shit right now. Some of you guys are not getting what it is that y'all actually want. Your manifestations are not coming in because you're manifesting with ill intent. And ill intent could just be because you're trying to prove a point to other motherfuckers. That's the illusion in your head. That's the illusion that the devil is trying to put on you. And that's why I say, as always, be careful about the friends that you keep around you, because sometimes y'all are in secret competition with each other, when in reality, your real friends, you don't have to be in competition with these people. Your real friends is going to be like, bro, why did you just go buy that shit? You know that's not a smart investment. If you don't go buy some fucking stock, take that shit back and go buy some stocks. I just upped this shit and I just came up on 20,000. That's a real friend. A real friend is going to sit over here and they know you don't got money, so they got your back. They like, yo, I know you in a fucked up situation. I know you going through a lot. Let me take you on a trip real quick. And I'm not equating money to friendships, but I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all examples. It could simply just be like, listen, I've been having a hard ass week. Can you pull up on me? Y'all can have a whole wine $9.99 ass session and just drink over some wine type shit. Have some Cosmos, drink some vodka real quick, turn up real quick. And y'all don't even got to do the whole big shit. That's friendship. Being there, supporting each other, being able to talk. And have a free space to talk, because as quiet as it's kept, none of y'all have real free spaces where you could actually talk, or you don't feel like you have genuine friends that you can talk to. So you hide. You hide your true self. King Ralph, we talking big dog. The point of the fucking matter is that I want y'all to understand something. How long are y'all gonna hide for? How long are y'all gonna feel like the world is against you? How long are you gonna sit over here? God wants you to celebrate. Yes, God wants you to have everything that it is that you want in life, big dog. Like, you want the cars, clothes, and the hoes, I could get that for you, but do it with fucking clear intentions, not no ill intent shit. You said you want to explore dating because you ain't never really went on no dates before. That's cool. You said you want love, then put the gun down. You said you guarding your heart for your life. You said you want love. You said you want kids. How you gonna have kids without love? God is not gonna give you no motherfucking kids without no love. I'm sorry, that's not your person. Next victim. Next caller. I'm laughing, y'all, because no, that is. Let me tell you something. The reason I'm telling y'all all this shit is for you to make an evaluation on what you need to get rid of. And to be honest, this is for you. This is not for nobody else. Y'all watching me. Y'all friends ain't watching me. Your dad ain't watching me. Your mama ain't watching me. This is for you. And what I mean by that is that the transformation is for you. That's the key of this whole fucking shit. I'm giving you all this insight because what I didn't tell you earlier is that, catch me, all. It does not matter what you've come from and what you went through. I'm giving you the knowledge that, listen, now you can't be naive no more. You got to move with clear intentions, or else you gonna get karma for the shit. Now cut away from all the unnecessary bullshit. Cut away all this shit that's around you. All this shit that's here, y'all, cut it away. The past, cut it away. People that have hurt you, cut it away. The people that sat over here and harmed you, cut it. Like, everybody that sat over here and that hurt you, cut it away. Your daddy and your mama not being there, cut it fucking away. You sitting over here spending so much money on going out and fucking sitting over here trying to be the people pleaser that you are, cut it away. You falling for temptations. You falling for situations. You sitting over here putting yourself in situations that you didn't need to sit over here and put yourself into. Forgive yourself. Cut it away. You sitting over here enjoying the journey. You sitting over here not looking back on the past journeys that you have taken and feeling bad about it. Cut it away. You sitting over here having that shit once upon a time. You having money back in your past. You having your old apartment. You being that girl back in the day. You being your boy back in the day. But now you falling on hard times. Cut it the fuck away. It's your past. You sitting over here being in hermit mode. It's not time to sit over here and it's crazy. It's not time for you to be in a depression in your hermit mode. It's time for you to sit over here and do something during your hermit fucking mode. It's time for you to plan what's the next part of your life looking like. And then manifest it. Because transformation is here whether if you fucking want to. Transformation is here for you to fucking cut away from everything that does not serve you. That's the point. That's how you get whatever it is that you want. Any questions? Now, I'm finally opening up my readings. Let's do readings. Y'all said y'all want to do readings. Let's do fucking readings. I'm doing readings on live. There's 2 ways that you could sit over here. If you're new to my fucking shit, because usually I go live during the fucking daytime and shit like that. But I've been called to go live in the nighttime or whatever. But if you guys are new, there's 2 ways that you could get a reading. And honestly, if you're like, yo, big dog, I do not want my shit on fucking live. Like, I want my shit in the secrets of secrets. Then I want you to sit over here and go to my link in my fucking bio and sit over here and fucking go. And you could go book a personal reading with me. And if you want one tonight, then fuck it. DM me after this shit and we could sit over here and I can make a video for you. Or I could do a FaceTime call with you. Whatever. It don't really fucking matter. If I do this shit one more fucking time, I keep making this shit. Okay. Now, second thing, 2 ways that you could get it right now. You could sit over here and either donate to my fucking link in my fucking bio, or you could donate to my Cash App, which keeps fucking getting deleted for some fucking reason every time I post this shit. All right, babe. I'm gonna leave it fucking right there. Now, I always sit over here and say that, listen, if you guys want to fucking read it and you trying to do it on live and you ain't scared and you ain't on no bitch shit, then do it, then donate. But I never tell y'all how much to fucking donate, and the reason why is because I felt like everybody is at different stages in their life, and I just feel like everybody is called to donate different amounts, and I just feel like that's significant. If you want a longer fucking reading, then donate more. But other than that, I'm gonna get to everybody. But if you also are new, anytime I sit over here and I do donations on my live, my list does get fucking long, and I take my time with my fucking readings. So I do appreciate everybody that sit over here and they be like, yo, big dog, like, hurry it the fuck up. But I'm like, bitch, you don't want me to hurry up your reading, so I gotta slow down for you, okay? So again, 2 ways you can get a fucking reading. Either you could donate to my Cash App, or you can donate to my fucking link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal, which, let me open up my shit really quickly so I can make sure that I'm catching everybody. And to be honest, y'all, I do readings based off of what I'm calling with. Sometimes I could do my cards. I could read from amethyst. I could channel messages. It's whatever I feel called to, okay? J Sweet, you said you want a whole conversation. You want a situation. You want to do it on live, or you want it by yourself? Oh, maybe that's why my Cash App wasn't supposed to. Be patient. Be patient. But while I'm waiting, I'm going to read from my amethyst real quick, because I haven't touched my amethyst in a minute. I touched it a little bit earlier, but I feel like I wasn't on my amethyst for long. Some of you guys have been crying recently. Some of you guys could have went through a domestic violence relationship. Some of you guys, I feel the need to tell you that good luck is on your side. Some of you guys could be Cancers, or you could be Pisces. I see the initials JV. So this could be in your first, middle, or last name, or the person you're dealing with. Some of you guys could smoke. I feel the need to tell some of y'all, be mindful of the people that you're telling your business to, because they could sit over here and be bad-mouthing you. And then now I feel the need to sit over here and tell y'all that just be careful. I feel like if they're not a good judge of character, I feel like you really can't determine if a person is a good judge of character until they actually show you. But I also feel the need to sit over here and say that, listen, you can't throw people as far as you can, as far as you can't see. But it's just like, it's not that you can't trust these people. You just got to sit over here and give them enough rope to hang themselves with. If they show that they disloyal, don't be upset that they disloyal. Just be like, okay, well, time to move on to the next connection. That's significant. Some of you guys could have went out this weekend, because I see heels. Or some of you guys are getting into heels. Or maybe you should. Maybe like that's a part of your new aesthetic. And we said that it's a part of transformation. So I feel like you guys, some of you guys are developing new aesthetics, and now I'm seeing new hairstyles. I see a guy here with a high top, and I was gonna say a high top fade. It's reminding me, so kid and play could be significant, but it's literally like that man with that little square cut. And now I'm seeing a guy with a white shirt on with some dreads. He has low cut dreads, and I said low cut dreads, so maybe you had dreads and then you cut them, but it looks like they're short, they're short dreads. It could have been freeform, but I see you with a hat on. And now I'm seeing the baby. Maybe you're going to an outing. Just be mindful, because you're going to see your ex there at an outing that you didn't think that you would see them. Because I see a person and I see an ex, or this is, okay, yeah, it is an ex. Because I was going to sit over here and say, or somebody's getting exed out. I also see another person here. You might meet a new love interest at this outing. And it's funny, I keep saying outing, but I'm like, where's you going to? Is you going to kick it? But now I'm getting Top Golf. Top Golf. Some of you guys could have just went to Top Golf, or you should go to Top Golf. Mini golf too. And the reason why I say that is because it's you never know where you're going to meet people at. A lot of y'all just think that, and I see 2 doves. A lot of y'all think that y'all can just got to meet people online, but you could go to the movies and meet somebody. You could go to play mini golf with your boys. It's do different shit. Y'all don't always got to go out and go do hookah and shit like that. For some reason, I feel the need to check my shit really quickly. I'm sorry, y'all. If not, if I don't got no donations, it's okay. Okay. Now, let's talk. As you can see, we're doing personal readings. I have to sit over here and refresh my shit really quickly. Please hold. Lyric, let's talk, big dog. I always sit over here and say, if you want a personal reading, you could donate whatever it is that you feel called to donate. I'm gonna do everybody's shit forever long I want to. Also, if you want a personal reading, you can sit over here and just link in my bio. But if you want for tonight, it's gonna have to be after this one, okay? It's not gonna be available for tonight. Lyric, what is we talking about tonight? What does Lyric need to know? You're right on track, Lyric. Don't worry. I feel the need to tell you, Lyric, don't worry. Just keep going. And I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, Lyric, even though things seem hard right now, it's gonna make sense. It's building you for the future. It's building you, and it's crazy because I say it's for the future, but it's the future ain't even that far along type shit. The future could be tomorrow type shit. And it's crazy, we was talking about love and the 6 of Cups came out, and it's on some, let's talk about it. Hold on, let me clarify real quick, because let me not hype you up. Does Lyric got love coming in her life right now, or is this a past situation? I seen the Lover's card. Yeah, Lyric, love is coming in your life, big dog. You want me to do it based off of the 6 of Baskets? You gotta balance out. Yeah. Okay. I hate the motherfuckers that be screaming on my shit, because I be like, bitch, what is you screaming for? Let me tell you some real shit. God is giving you this new opportunity, Lyric. He's giving you this new opportunity to bring love into your life. But he wants you to stay balanced this time. And the reason why I say that is because in times past, Lyric, you haven't known how to balance your emotions because you've always been this giving person. But God is trying to teach you balance, that people can give to you just like you give to people. I see nothing but love here. And you know what's so funny is because Lyric, I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that whatever it is that you put out there in this world, you can get it back, and that's including love. And I feel like it's crazy, Lyric, because you're this giving ass person. You're a giving ass person, so you're gonna get it back tenfold. That's why God is sitting over here saying, don't switch up. Yes, you don't got a lot of money right now. You gotta balance all the money that you do fucking have. God is giving you exactly what you need, not what you want, because he knew that if he gave you everything, like a little extra, you're gonna give your own blessings away. God is seeing if you can balance this shit out. Can you balance still being in love, still being happy, still taking in new opportunities while your money is funny, big dog? It's a lesson. But that doesn't mean that you gotta be knocked off your shit, because other things around you is going good, big dog. Like, everything around you is going good. The fruits of your level, I was gonna say the fruits of your labor, but I said the fruits of your level. So maybe when you move to this next level, you're going to get all the fruits of your shit. You're going to get all the money. You're going to get the dinner dates. You're going to get the love. Confirmation. And it's fucking 1 in the morning. Nobody should be hunking outside right now. But it's like the wheel of fortune is at play. God is giving you this new opportunity to not chase after waterfalls no more, to be honest. And it's funny because it's time for you not to chase after waterfalls. It's time for you to sit over here and fucking keep moving forward. When motherfuckers don't sit over here and reciprocate your same energy, you get your basket and you walk the fuck out. That's what God has been sitting over here telling you. You do bad all by yourself, but by you be doing bad all by yourself and you being good-hearted and you being a good person, that's what's going to bring in this union. That makes you feel like you young again. That makes you feel like you in love again. That's gonna sit over here and bring back all your money, all your good fortune, all the fucking dates and shit like that. But you gotta balance your shit out real quick. You gotta sit over here and balance your finances. You gotta balance fucking you. You gotta get you all the way together in order for you to bring in this fucking love, big dog. In this picture, they sitting over here planting they fucking placenta. What are you talking about? The Two of Cups is out here, big dog. Do I need to say anything more? You said you want to know how you get your blessings. Lyric, you get your, and you might be a writer, to be honest, but you get your blessings by manifesting, by being a good-hearted person and being the person that you've always been. Of course, adjust. Transform when you need to transform, but maybe that's the point, is that the past you does not align with this new version of you, so rid yourself of this past version of you. You're a giving person. You want a giving person, be a giving person. You want to be this lover girl and you want to attract this lover boy, be that lover girl. You want a giving person, give to yourself. Make sure you're all the way whole. Make sure that you're all the way together. And I kid you not, as soon as you settle over here and you got all this, word is bond, you get whatever it is that you want, okay? Now let's talk. And that's all I got for you, sweets. Next caller. As you guys can see, we doing personal fucking readings. I always sit over here and tell you, donate whatever it is that you call to. You can donate to my Cash App, or you can donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. Either fucking way, I'm going to get to you. I always tell you guys to, well, 2 things. Thank you for being patient, because sometimes if you guys are new to this shit, sometimes the list can get a little bit fucking longer. But let me check my PayPal real quick. But I just want to say thank you. Nicole, is you ready? I hope that helps, Lyric. And to be honest, y'all, if y'all like, listen, I ain't got no money, just sit back and relax and listen to the lives, because there are some times where shit I be saying for other people could resonate with y'all. If y'all feel it within y'all heart of hearts and you like, yo, that sound like me, like, then that's your shit. If it's not, then it's not. Let's talk, Nicole. It's time for you to switch up how you eat. You could have anemia, so watch your iron levels. And I also feel the need to tell you to watch your, I I was gonna say glucose, but it's not your glucose levels. Damn, I can't remember. Maybe it is your glucose levels. That's your sugar. That's like your sugar level. But there's another one I want to tell you to watch. It'll come to me if I need it. I feel like, to be honest, Nicole, it's time for you to start taking your health seriously. I feel like God is sitting over here saying, because a lot of what you eat clouds up your judgment. It's like, for example, if you sit over here and eat Chipotle every fucking day, then guess what? Like, you're gonna have a Chipotle brain. And I know it sounds funny, but it's like, I feel like, Nicole, you might be a spiritual little bitch out here. I don't even know. But it's like, your judgment is getting clouded by love. You run away from love all the time. Nicole, why? You run away from love all the time. All right, Nicole, let's talk. Nicole, you're always in fight or flight mode. You're always thinking that you have to protect your heart. But what happens when this person is your real person? You're gonna run away from that too. It's funny because I understand that, Nicole, you done went through a lot of dark shit in life. I understand that even from when you was a kid, you always had to fucking fight. Always had to have that shit on you. But what happens when a person comes into your life to try to balance you out? You run. You walk away. You don't think that shit is genuine. You don't think that shit is genuine, but love wants to pop out. God is trying to offer you love right now, Nicole. Do you want it? Or are you going to sit over here and keep your past? And it's funny. Are you going to sit over here and... show me her past energy. Show me her past energy. Because it's funny because... Because you keep being there. You, in your past, you have dealt with people that have walked away from you, Nicole. In your past, you have sat over here and dealt with people that you have gave to and they never gave back to. In your past, you have dealt with people that may have reminded you of your father, which what was not there. Even if he was there, he was what, busy working. This has caused you to protect yourself. This has caused you to run. This has caused you to be toxic, Nicole. We're talking. This has caused you to turn your back on new love that's coming into your life, because new love's coming into your life too. Babies, God wants you to be married. God wants you to have kids. God wants you to sit over here and fucking do this whole life shit with in your, and it's like, and it's crazy, I keep saying in your future, but I feel like this is what God wants your present moment to be. But you're so focused on going back to past connections that you've already walked away from her. They already walked away from you. I see this motherfucker walking away from your home. I'm seeing this motherfucker taking all your fruits and your labor, everything that you're doing, all the work you put into this fucking relationship. The people just walk away with the shit that you got. They leave you with nothing. Your baskets are empty. They said, thank you, babe. And that's why you're guarded, because you're like, I'll be damned if a motherfucker take anything else from me. When in reality, that wasn't the lesson. Temperance once is trying to keep coming out, but the lesson is not for you to be scorned. The lesson is for you to sit over here and learn. Catch me. The lesson is for you to sit over here and still give. See, I want you to understand something, Nicole. I'm about to shift your perspective really quickly. Your perspective is, fuck all those people that sat over here and that did me wrong. I don't want nothing to deal with them. But the perspective you need to fucking have is, I did what I can. I gave you the love. It wasn't reciprocated. That's okay. I'm going to take all my baskets and I'm going to move on and I'm going to skedaddle and I'm going to go give this love to somebody that's actually deserving of my love. I'm going to give this motherfucker the love that's set over here that deserves to bear my motherfucking seed. Because what the fuck you think we want your nut? Bitch, we don't want your fucking nut. I want somebody that's worthy of me giving them my fucking vagina. That's the energy. So guess what? You couldn't find a worthy opponent by not having bad shit. You're not supposed to not give your love out, because Nicole, you're a loving person. You're a giving person. You're not supposed to turn into what can the world do for me? Shit, I done did my time. You're a loving person. You're supposed to give that love to your child. You're supposed to give that love to your spouse. You're supposed to give that love to your dreams. That's why they try to take it away from you. That's why they always sit over here, Nicole, you always think back to your past, because you think that your past is what's actually the person that has your heart. But in reality, that person left you worse off than what you began with. It's all in your head, Nicole. Balance, temperance was coming out whether if you wanted it to come out or fucking not. Okay, sir, you can come the fuck out. God wants you to balance it, though. He wants you to stay balanced within realizing that, no, we're not going to give our heart and our soul and our mind to every fucking body. No, we're not. But you know who not to choose to, or who not to choose. Use your discernment when you pick this next motherfucker. You know that, listen, and honestly, it's going to come from you sitting over here realizing that a house is a home, even if it's only you up in that bitch. But by you being okay with you being alone, Nicole, that's what's going to bring love into your life. That's what's going to bring in everything that you ever wanted. But you got to chill on the control shit. Because you're the person where it's like, fuck it, if you not gonna do right, I'm gonna go swipe on somebody and find somebody else type shit. But new love is coming into your life, big dog. Ace of Cups is out, Two of Cups is out, Four of Wands is out. Big dog, it's coming. Change your perspective. Stay balanced at this time. Get your love back. Reveal all. What you have to sit over here and do is go back into the past to figure out what didn't work. And you also, and catch me, Nicole, you got to take accountability for the part that you did in those relationships, because you were over fucking giving. You were over fucking giving in those relationships, big dog. And there's nothing wrong to being a giving person. Just don't give to the wrong person, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there for you, okay? Now, as you guys can see, we're doing personal motherfucking readings on live. I also feel the need to tell you that this will be posted to my YouTube. So if you are getting a fucking reading, you can come back and watch the shit. I do fucking sit over here and I say, like, listen, if you want a personal reading and you like, let me tell you something, I don't want to sit over here and do this shit on live. I'm scared. You can book in my personal bio, or you can book in my personal bio. You can book in my link in my bio. If you want one tonight after I get done with readings, then don't go to my bio. Just DM me really quickly, and then I could do a one-on-one with you. We could either do a video or we could sit over here and do it on the phone. Whatever. If y'all want to be on the phone with me, we could be on the phone. If you want one right now, though, you can sit over here and donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal, or you could donate to my Cash App. And yeah, Nicole, I hope that helps, though. I feel like you should POP hold it in. But it looks like I don't got nobody else that wants no donations, or they don't want no fucking readings. So, without further ado, I'm gonna get the fuck up on out of here. If you guys are interested in doing a personal reading and you like, yo, I don't want to do this shit on live, just DM me. You could DM me on here, or you could DM me on IG. And I feel the need to sit over here and say, like, I'm gonna do half off of my readings. So whatever reading that you guys want to do, I'm gonna do half off, because fuck it, because it's late as fucking, who the fuck else is up here, you know? Like I do, hope that they help save. Just DM me really quickly, all right? I love you guys. You be safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do in. Happy motherfucking Labor Day, okay? Okay.